Hello, Youth Digital students. You're watching this video, which means you know what time it is. Is it snack time? Oh, I love snack time. All done. Snack time's over, and now it's student spotlight time. This is where I get to highlight some of your questions, ideas, and games. So if you send me a question, submit an entry in the field guide, or submit your final game, you might just end up in the spotlight. Before we get started though, a couple of announcements. First, today is the last day of the Game Design 1 Boss Contest. But know this, from the ashes of one contest rises another. So keep your eyes peeled for new contests coming very soon. Second, we've had some great entries in the field guides, but we want more. I've added a couple of tutorial videos on how to properly submit entries to the field guide with images, with example games, and with videos. So go to the field guide, check out those tutorial videos, and you'll be making high quality field guide entries in no time. All right, let's do this. The featured question came from Mr. Spencer D, who had a question about his game in Game Design 2. Now in Game Design 2, we make an RPG game, and the programming gets a little intense. So I need you to make sure that you're sitting down before watching this. Alright, before I get into Spencer's question, I just want to stop and admire how awesome this game is. First of all, I can talk to some dudes if I want, I can buy things, which is pretty sweet. I have an inventory, I can talk to this dude, pretty sweet. It's a pretty awesome game, but let's get to his question. Okay, oh, I need a key for this. Oh yeah, I need a key, I got it, I'm using my key, just hold on. Okay, I'm just trying to get to Spencer's question here. Alright, and I gotta destroy these guys. I can't let them just roam around free. Now here's Spencer's question. I'm about to go to the next world, and you'll see I have two things in my inventory. But I go to the next world, and what? There's nothing in my inventory. Where did they go? But actually, they are in the inventory. It was just hidden. Did you see that? It was invisible. Now I have my red key. Awesome. Okay. But what is happening here exactly? All that's happening is something to do with the order of objects. Okay, so here's my red key, and you'll notice that the red key is actually underneath this inventory object. So even if it does show up, look at that, it's underneath it. So what do I have to do? This is a very common problem. You right click on an object that you want on the top, order to front. Okay, right click, order to front, boom. And then if you put it on top, then it will actually show up and Spencer's problem would be solved. But this is looking pretty awesome. This is the boss level. I want to get to this boss, but there's no time for that now. I'm gonna have to play this later. So thanks for that great question, Spencer. Your game's looking awesome. Now before we move on, I just want to feature one more question. I just got it a couple hours ago and I just think it's so awesome I have to share it. Check this out. The message says, I'm doing App Design 1. I told my friends that they should get it. Guess what they did? Almost all of my friends took my advice. On Fridays, we all get together and we figure out our problems with each other. That is awesome. App design, just like most things, is more fun when you do it with friends. So if you know anyone else in the program, get together, swap ideas, do some troubleshooting, maybe throw some snack time in there. That's a great idea. I want to app design with friends, but I don't have any.
Here, I'll app design with you.
You will?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Woohoo!
This is great.
I know.
That was Sean. He's the teacher for 3D game design. It's pretty awesome. We had so many great field guide entries this week, it was really hard to choose. So many entries, so little time. But in this student spotlight, the featured entry comes from Caleb V, who suggested adding a help screen to your game. And this could work for Game Design 1, Game Design 2, App Design, whatever. Let's check out an example. Now, Caleb in his field guide entry suggested a help screen, and he has an example on his field guide entry, but I went ahead and I actually programmed this for my game because I thought it was such an awesome suggestion. So here's my Game Design 1 demonstration game, and I could play, or I could press the little help button. I wonder what's going on there. And I go to the help button and I see kind of a little introduction to some of the elements in this game. Because who knows, someone plays your game, they might think these dudes are your friends and you want to go give them a hug, and then you touch them and then you lose a life and you think that you've been betrayed. So this help screen will be really useful. Also, invincible dangers. That little guy, he can be pretty sneaky. Super jump power up, portal, this is all very good information. Now I can go and start playing my game, and I know that that's a bad dude that I want to get rid of. Anyway, you get the idea. That's a great idea, a help screen, and you can use that in any one of your games. Caleb, nice work. The featured game in this student spotlight came from Cody A in Game Design 1. As Jonathan from last student spotlight would say, this game is out of this world awesome. Check this out. Alright, let's check out Cody's game called Creatures, Nature vs. Technology. Awesome. I love that he chose a theme and he's going to stick with it. And here is, you can see some of those bonus graphics, those HD bonus graphics that he used for his intro screen. Looks pretty epic. Now, let's play and see what's going on. Okay, look at how awesome this is. We have little instructions here. Press the left and right arrow keys to move around. Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you, Cody, for that little instruction. Collect coins for points. All right. Oh, don't mind if I do. Use the spacebar to attack bad guys. Oh, that was useful. Look at these instructions. They're just floating out there looking awesome. Up arrow to jump. Watch out. If you fall off the screen, you lose a life. Let's see about that. Yep, the man speaks the truth. Okay. Use the up arrow to jump. I'm using those instructions. Jump in the portal to reach the next level. Awesome. Oh, the super jump only lasts about 5 seconds, so be quick. So you can see the instructions just keep on coming. Let's check out what he's got going on later on in the game. All right, check this out. Now you'll see that the city is kind of creeping in on the forest. And this is one thing he did, and the warnings just keep on coming. One thing that Cody did really well. Like, look at the integration here of the forest world with the city world. And you see that kind of, it looks like a factory in the background. Like the forest is just kind of being taken over by the city, which is just really awesome. Let's see what's going on level 4. Oh, look at this. The vector crystal will refill my lives. Thank you. Oh, I already had full life. No big deal, but you'll see here. Oh, and look at this. Now, in level 3, things started to creep in, and now look at this. Oh my goodness, we are into serious city territory right now. I wonder what those hanging spikes are doing, and they fall. So he warned us, and there we go. Now check this out. I love this part. You're inside the base, and you see he changed up the background and he used just such a creative use of some of these objects. It's amazing. And now, oh no, it's the Rhino bot. And actually, you think this is the end, but this guy is just a mini boss. Okay, he's really easy to defeat, and you think, oh, that was not too bad. But you don't realize that the real boss comes later. And now we're inside the base. Crazy things are happening. It just, Anyway, I think you get the idea. This game is awesome. And that's it. So keep sending me messages, submitting entries in the field guide, and uploading your final game, and I'll see you next time on the Student Spotlight.